where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue. And that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buffaloes will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop of one. And the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Genty. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. That one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Looking deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Every defense in the country talks about hitting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring.
My name is Miles,
and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They stripped it out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break.
A shot toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into
cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Still running up at 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, get a big play down the field.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Finds a man by himself. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. And that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and
negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Still looking on the move. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Forced out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown. Speeding down the left side. Once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. To say this has been a slow start. And he breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. How about this? A fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd. Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Genty. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way.
And it's slipped out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Buying some time.